FBI director now is doing a podcast on his relationship as if this guy is some sort of celebrity. So this podcast is apparently coming out today. Take a listen to this and let's discuss it.
We are so excited to be joined by Kash and his beautiful girlfriend, Alexis. So I just want to clarify, you're not Jewish.
I'm not.
You're not from Israel.
No.
So how did we get to, are you a Mossad agent?
You know, that's a great question.
Where's her ring? Just to clarify, how often has he traveled to see you since January 20th? Has there been one moment where you're like, you can't make this up?
What is this? I'm sorry, what the hell is this? They're not, first off, these people are not celebrities. Kash Patel is not a celebrity. He's an elected official. The dude's not elected, but he's a government official. Okay. So what the hell is this man doing on a relationship podcast as if he's on Love Island? It's weird. It's very odd. They're playing all of this happy music in the background, acting like they're some sort of celebrity. People give a damn about his love life. You're not here for people to talk about your love life. And I've talked about this before. I really think this man has little man syndrome. Genuinely, no. Kash Patel specifically has some sort of deep insecurity issue. I'm going to give you a lot of reasons for why I say that. I'm going to give you a lot of evidence why I believe this man has little man syndrome, and you can make the decision for yourself. First off, of course, they're going to joke about her not being Jewish and her not being a Mossad agent because that's been a topic of insecurity for them. I mean, they're literally suing podcasters that have made statements slightly hinting or maybe not even hinting at the fact, but joking about her being a Mossad agent. And they're now going about suing podcasts. So maybe this had something to do with them wanting to try to clear the air. At the same time, the reason I say Kash Patel has little man syndrome, and I think that there is ample evidence to show this, even if you just have your own friend group and you could tell which guys in the friend group are just off, okay? Number one, he had that event after the Charlie Kirk assassination when he refused to get off the plane because he didn't have the FBI, he wasn't wearing his FBI jacket. And he made a woman take off her FBI jacket and give it to him. And then it didn't have the patching that he wanted. So he asked somebody else in the plane, or he asked somebody else working in the FBI for the FBI patch so he could stick it on his jacket. Genuinely, guys, just imagine that. Imagine that you are the FBI director, and prior to a press conference, what you're worried about is not having the FBI jacket. So you ask a woman to take off her damn jacket and give it to you, so that way you can feel confident going in front of microphones and speaking at a press conference. What the hell? Who does that? That is weird. That's weird. I truly don't. That is not normal. The idea, I can't imagine. I don't even, let alone the FBI director. Imagine you're just a normal person and you're out with your friends and you ask a woman to take off her jacket to give it to you. Who the hell does that? It's gross. And this dude is the FBI director. Not only is it gross, maybe for a lack of a better, it's unprofessional. It's unprofessional and it's odd. And it tells me a deeper level of insecurity that this man harbors. I'll give you another example. He has no problem telling the FBI and having the FBI go out and give security details to his girlfriend, not his wife. That's one thing. Separate from that, though, allegations came out within the FBI, and this went viral. I made a previous video on it, that he's having the FBI drive Alexis Wilkins' drunk friends home after a night out. Alexis Wilkins then said the thing is a complete fabrication, and none of that's true because she doesn't drink. Although nobody mentioned anything about her drinking, they talked specifically about her friends. And it apparently is a fabrication, however, even though multiple people within the FBI stated that happened, and Kash Patel actually called one of the FBI security details that was protecting Alexis Wilkins, and he yelled at them supposedly and told them that they had to go drive Alexis Wilkins' drunk friends home. Okay. I think that if you're an FBI director and you're so worried about doing things like this, it tells me a deeper sense of insecurity, as if maybe you think you can't get that girl, so you have to overcompensate and do all of these extra things. People in the comments are always ridiculing him and saying inflammatory things, saying she's likely a Mossad honeypot because how the hell did Kash Patel get her? They're insinuating that she's out of his league, maybe. regardless, those comments are getting to him. It's very obvious. Regardless of whether or not you believe those comments to be accurate, they're getting to him. They're getting to him. It's pretty obvious. Anybody could tell they're getting to him by the way he's acting. Imagine the FBI director decides to go out on a relationship podcast and be like, I think this is a great idea. I'm a celebrity now. Let me go ahead. Might as well just go on Love Island. Genuinely, might as well just go on Love Island. It's weird. It's not normal. It's not normal. He's not a celebrity. He's the FBI director. He has the sense of insecurity also showcases him itself in the way he seeks attention. It's very weird. He seeks attention. He's always on social media. This is not coming from my statements. When I say he's always on social media, this is coming from a 115-page FBI report or an investigation that was done under his leadership. Okay, where people within the FBI stated they feel like they're walking on eggshells around the guy. They feel like he has a sense of insecurity. It's very obvious. I think anybody that takes an unbiased look at the situation says, okay, there's some very odd things going on right now. This guy has little man syndrome. I think he's overcompensating. He's obsessed with his girlfriend because he thinks she's out of his league. I truly think that he just thinks she's out of his league. He's overcompensating. And at the same time, he's insecure. So he's seeking this outward validation while there's a manhunt going on for a shooter that murdered 2 college students. And this is the timeline we're living in. He's a failure of an FBI director. I'm just going to put that out now. I think that there are really smart, great people within the FBI, sure, and they're going out and they're stating they feel like they're walking on eggshells because this guy's a buffoon. He's so concerned about his love life and making sure that the world knows it. Why aren't you private with your life? Genuinely, who the hell? Why aren't you private with your personal life? Why are you going out publicly? You're doing a podcast and the advertisement for this podcast. Oh, why haven't you put a ring on it? Who gives a damn why you haven't put a ring on it? People shouldn't care. And even if they did care, keep it to yourself. Why? Where's the desire coming from for you to go out publicly and showcase this? She's your girlfriend. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it because there's a lack of professionalism where these people are beginning to think that their job that they were put in place for is comes with fame. I've noticed this, and it's not. And I want to make it very clear: it's not just people on the right or people on the left. Although right now I'm mentioning Kash Patel, it's people. It could definitely be people on both sides. But he thinks that his the public eye looking at him lends credence to a sense of celebrityness that he doesn't have. He thinks that because so many people know his name, he has a sense of fame. He doesn't. There's a very big difference between fame and celebrity status and an elected official or a government official that was put in office that has eyes on them, that is in the public sphere. There's a difference. And I don't think elected officials should be seeking a sense of fame, celebrity status, being put on podcasts. The two are different. And you can very easily tell when an elected official cares about doing it for this sort of validation versus doing it because they want to make their statements in the public eye related to the work that they're offering and going on CNN, going on Fox, hell, going on a more respectable podcast versus the one asking them about their love life and keeping the conversation related to the work that they're doing and what they're doing to benefit the country. There's a big difference. It's not the Kash Patel podcast on how the FBI is going. It's the Kash Patel podcast on how his relationship is going with Alexis Wilkins and why the hell he hasn't married her yet. And this is normalized. This is somehow okay. This is somehow professional. This is somehow, people are just simply accepting this to be true. Is the guy going to come out and put a public statement? Oh, I apologize. Here's another thing. Well, you could say, maybe the podcast was recorded prior to this incident, this tragedy at Brown University. Sure, okay. Why the hell isn't he telling her don't record it, don't publish it now? We're going to have to wait. Why is he even doing it? That's the first thing. Why is he even doing it? So first off, he could have avoided it by saying, let's not post this and make it public now. But more importantly, he shouldn't have done it at all because it's ridiculous. And I'm getting pretty irritated with the sense of this level of anti-professionalism that we're having by people like him. It's what is this, guys? It comes off like a joke. Why is he even there? Genuinely, why is he even there? He seems like he's just he seems like he's just doing a disservice to the entire FBI. I don't trust it under his leadership. I don't. He doesn't seem like he knows what he's doing. I think he's nervous. I think that he doesn't seem confident. I think that the comments on X are getting to him. I think that people calling him names, people being even racist, people saying inflammatory things to him. There are a lot of other elected officials that are minorities in our government, and a lot of them that I'll still say are very, very secure. And when they see comments that are just inflammatory and racist, they ignore them because I think those people have just simply put confident personalities. They're emotionally secure. They're secure in themselves. They don't have to deal with those disgusting comments. But with him, when he reads them, they affect him in some way. And he compensates by going out publicly and doing what he does. Begging to wear an FBI jacket, having a woman take off her jacket and give it to him while the Charlie Kirk was just assassinated. Going on a love podcast, making people at the FBI feel like they're walking on eggshells. Get this guy out. Just get this guy out. I'm sick of it. I'm just absolutely sick of it. So, anyways, guys, that's really it for this video. Where the hell are we headed? If you found this video interesting, I'd appreciate it if you just click the subscribe button and like. It helps me reach more people on YouTube. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.